Welcome to our new program, Using Universal Laws. The first law of the universe is, as above, so below. Peace within leads to peace in your life. Life is a circle. What goes around comes around. Everybody wants to be a success, yet few people obtain success. First, what is success? Earl Nightingale explains, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. If a person is working toward a predetermined goal and knows where they are going, then that person is a success. If you're not doing that, you are a failure. The problem is very few people ever have an ideal or set a goal. By setting a goal, that means writing it out with pen onto paper. Before you write it down, it's only a dream. Putting pen to paper makes it a goal, something to work for, a roadmap to success. Over the next several months, I will be producing programs that will help you set goals and remove the mysteries from the universal laws that control everything in the universe. The universe is controlled by laws that keep the solar systems throughout our universe from colliding and running amok. Universal laws are precise, work in every condition and at all times for everything involved, including you. For humans, we have universal spiritual laws that govern our everyday life, from birth until death. Believe, don't believe, it doesn't matter, and the universe doesn't care. The universe just reacts to your thoughts and feelings. I have been consciously using these laws since June 1971. I had been unconsciously using them most of my life. I used them by setting goals and doing everything in my power to reach those goals. I studied the right books, met people who helped me, taught me, and sent me to others who furthered my education. I listened to my hunches, my gut feelings, and asked a lot of questions. I had a goal, and I reached the ones that my thoughts and feelings were in line with. I reached my goals because I wanted things, and money was the main way to get them. I had other personal goals that didn't directly involve money. One was to be a successful musician. I started playing guitar in my teens with the intent of playing in a band. I played in my first band at 17, though I didn't think I was very good. Later, a singer I had played with came to me explaining that his bass player had broken his arm and that I was going to play bass for him. I had to learn fast, as I'd never played bass before. Heck, I'd never had a bass in my hand. I found out that playing bass came natural to me, and that with bass I was talented. I became an excellent electric bass player, formed my own successful band, fronted several star performers, and backed several stars for over 10 years. And I even played on the Louisiana Hayride, which went out over 15 states. This is a small amount of my success in obtaining my goals using the universal laws, accidentally at first and deliberately later on in my life. Now to you, your wants and desires, because that is what this program is about, teaching and explaining the universal laws. Do you want to know the universal laws? How the elite 1% make more money than you? It's no big mystery. They think money and how to make money most of their waking hours and probably in their dreams. It doesn't make any difference if they make it honest or dishonest or how many people they hurt. The universal laws are impartial without feelings or judgment. Do you want to learn to think like the rich and start having the things you want, a new house, a new car, a new partner in life, or in business? Then stay tuned as we discuss and learn more about how successful people since the beginning of time have used the universal spiritual laws to obtain riches and happiness. In this day and time, I find that to most people, the biggest mystery is making the law of attraction work, or more important, how to make it work in their lives. The law of attraction is only one of 36 universal laws that we live under every day of our life. These laws are just as real as the physical laws like gravity and work for everyone. It does not matter where you live. It does not matter if you're good or bad. It doesn't even matter if you believe these laws. They still work. Many people don't believe in the law of attraction. After watching The Secret, they couldn't get it to work for them. Many people fail to change their lives even though they thought they were using the law, just as the movie suggested. The movie included the law in several different versions and by several different people. But as they stated the law of attraction, they failed to expand and explain how to use it in your life and obtain the feelings and things that your heart desires. Also, most of the other spiritual laws of the universe are mysteries. In fact, a large percentage of the population don't know that there are laws that govern the universe, so they don't know how they work. So to them, all of the spiritual laws qualify as mysteries. Your parents didn't know them, so they couldn't teach them to you. Your school teacher didn't know them, so they couldn't teach them to you. Your minister doesn't know them either. Your friends can't be of any help. What are you to do? It's simple. Find someone that does know them and who is willing to teach you. Who knows these laws? Well, rest assured, most successful people do. A few people can and do use these laws without realizing that the laws exist. You don't have to know the laws to use them, but it sure helps. Back through history, the people who learned and used these laws did not talk about them. They had the fear of competition or fear of the laws getting in the wrong hands and being used in negative or destructive ways. The universal spiritual laws are not partial. They do not judge. They use your dominant thoughts and feelings. Most people's dominant thoughts and feelings are of lack and misery, and that is what they get. I use the universal laws to create a successful business, attracting the right clientele, attracting the right personnel, and enjoying the journey. Knowing these laws and having used them in my life, I feel a calling to explain these universal laws, what they do, and how you can make them work in your life. I believe in God, divine intelligence, and a benevolent universe where everyone is one with the Creator and thereby loved, forgiven, and accepted eternally. I'm looking for people who are open to learning a new spiritual, not religious, perspective on the truths of life, a new spirituality that includes and is guided by the universal spirit that makes life easier. In a recent Gallup study, more and more Americans are beginning to identify themselves as being spiritual, but not religious. But what does that really mean? For a lot of people, the two terms are synonymous, but that may not be the case. Ken Wilber, America's most cited living philosopher, believes there are very distinct differences between the two. An affirmation is anything that keeps reaffirming something. If you keep affirming over and over again, either positive or negative, that's what will appear in your life. Whatever you keep affirming shows up in your reality. Quantum physics says that you can't have a universe without mind entering into it. That the mind is actually shaping the very things that is being perceived. Many experiments show that the mind of the experimenter can change the outcome. While doing experiments of particles and waves, the experimenters found that their thoughts on what to expect changed the outcome. If an experimenter thought he would find waves, that is what he found. Another person doing the exact same test and thinking he would find particles, found particles. So the mind is very, very powerful. It is imperative that a person wanting success must learn to control their mind and how they think. One way to master your mind is to learn to quiet your mind. Most successful people use some method to quiet their mind. Most use meditation as a daily practice. Quieting your mind down for just 5 minutes at a time will have a large effect on your day. It wasn't until I discovered and started quieting down my mind that I realized how powerful meditation can be. Meditation quiets your mind, helps you control your thoughts, and revitalize your body. The great news is that you don't have to set aside hours to meditate. Just 5 minutes a day to begin with can be incredibly powerful for getting control over your thoughts. A good way to start your habit of meditating is start doing 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the middle of the day, and 5 more minutes just before retiring at night. As you get comfortable with 5 minutes, expand your quiet time to 10 minutes and later to 15 minutes, and you will be in complete control of your future. To become aware of your thoughts, thereby being able to control them, you can also set your intentions. I am the master of my thoughts. Repeat this statement often, meditate on it, and as you hold to that intention, by the law of attraction, you must become that. You are now receiving the knowledge that will enable you to create the most significant version of you. But knowledge alone will not produce results. You have to act. You have to do the meditations, change your negative outlook, and produce positive thoughts and actions. A man wanted to win the lottery. He prayed several times a day, "God, please let me win the lottery." After months of praying, he became angry and shouted out to God, "Why haven't I won the lottery?" A booming voice came down and said, "First, you have to buy a ticket. First, you have to change your way of thinking and feeling. You have to think in a positive manner and develop strong feelings for your desires. Add a vision of yourself having the product of your desire. In the vision, see and feel very strongly of having and enjoying this desire. But never, ever want for something. Want is a sign of lack, a strong negative feeling. And the law of attraction fulfills this strong feeling with more of the same. And you get more want. Want and desire are two different things. With want, you will feel a dread and an empty feeling, a feeling of lack, a feeling of not having something, and the universe responds to want and gives you more want. With desire, you can dream, see a vision of the object of your desire in your mind's eye, feel happy as you vision your desire. You can find pictures of this desire and look at the pictures, which makes the desire become stronger in your mind, creating more positive feelings, which the universe will respond to. Many successful people have taken pictures, had them frames, set them on their desks, and later had the things show up in their life. The main thing to remember, whatever our strongest thoughts and feelings will consistently show up in our lives. You say, "Not so. I don't go around thinking negative thoughts and things," but they are in my life. No. What about how you think and feel about paying bills? How do you feel when you are behind on your bills? How do you feel when a relationship is not working? Are your thoughts positive or negative? And what is the universe sending? Like it or not, only you have created your life, and only you control it. Only you will create your future life. So make it a happy life. Make all your future thoughts and feelings be positive. Decide what you want to be, to do, and to have. Think the thoughts of it, emitting the frequency, and make your visions become your life. The great secret of life is the law of attraction. The law of attraction says, like attracts like. So when you think a thought, you are also attracting like thoughts to you. Thoughts are magnetic, and thoughts have frequency. As you think thoughts, they are sent out into the universe, and they magnetically attract all like things that are on the same frequency. Everything sent out returns to the source. You change your thoughts and change your life. It's that simple. You are a human transmitting station, transmitting a certain frequency with your thoughts and feelings. If you want to change anything or everything in your life, change the frequency by changing your thoughts and feelings. Your past thoughts and feelings created your present life. Your current thoughts are creating your future life. Like it or not, believe it or not, the universe is neutral and produces for you only what you think and feel. What you think about the most or focus on the most will appear as your life. Your thoughts become things. We live in a universe in which there are laws, just as there are laws of gravity. If you fall off a building, it doesn't matter if you're a good person or a bad person, you're going to hit the ground. The law of attraction is the law of nature. It is as impartial and impersonal as the law of gravity is. It is precise and it is exact, giving back to you whatever you send out. Start sending out positive signals that your desire is for your life to change, to improve, and produce a successful you. Everything that surrounds you right now in your life, including the things you're complaining about, you've attracted. I will keep repeating that you are the creator of your life. Don't blame your parents, teachers, friends, wife, or God. They didn't do it. You did it all. You are the one responsible. Most people say, I have a soul. Something you need to understand. You are not your physical body, or your intellect, or your emotions. It's more like I, soul, have a body. You are an infinite, limitless energy connected to the universe, here on earth for a short time. Experience evolution within your body. You are a soul that has a body to carry you around. You are here to learn to develop your inner creative energy to its highest level without causing imbalance. The universe and you are one and the same. The more you align with positive, limitless, pure you, the more of the universe you will express. Your frequency will rise and you will attract more of your desires into your life. Let's go back to the beginning, a beginning where you are stuck with a job you hate. You work long, hard hours. Your future is going nowhere, and you don't have time to be creative. You are already experiencing the law of attraction. It's just the negative side. Your past thoughts and actions put you into this job. You see, the law of attraction delivers what is wanted and what is unwanted. It really doesn't know the difference, nor does it care. It delivers what you think and feel. We can use this law to attract all that you need to do, to hold, and to have in order to get more of what you want and a lot less of what you don't want. It could be stated like this. I attract to my life the things I give my energy, focus, and attention to, whether it's wanted or unwanted. Energy cannot be destroyed, but it can be changed. By changing our thoughts and feelings, we can change the negative energy that we have been living with to a new and positive energy that will deliver our desires. The law of attraction always responds to the vibrations you are sending out. It doesn't matter if the vibrations are positive or negative, good for you or bad for you. It simply responds, gives you more of the same. That makes it very important for you to stay in touch with and be aware of your vibrations at all times, because whatever you are vibrating, the law of attraction will give you more of. Most of the time, you are not aware of your vibrations, so you're offering a vibration unknowingly. If you are feeling joyful, you will raise your vibration frequency and will vibrate more joy. But if you witness something unpleasant, you can start offering these unpleasant feelings, producing a negative vibration. Observing what you are receiving in your life, how much money you have, how many bills are past due, the quality of your relationships, your work, or your health, all come with a certain vibration that is either positive or negative, but they keep repeating in your life. You are perpetuating the reality cycle. Become increasingly aware of your thoughts and feelings and keep them positive. We will finish our time today with a method to change your thinking and move towards your desires. First, what are your desires? It all starts with words. Words are how we express everything. Words are everything. We speak them, type them, or write them down. We think them, hear them in our heads, or hear words from other people. What we need to understand that all words carry a vibration for the person who says them or thinks them. Some words carry more power, and some words are not understood. Take no, don't, and not. The subconscious filters out these words and only hears the rest of your statement. If I state, don't get mad, the universe hears mad and responds to mad. If I state, I'm not blaming you, the universe hears blaming and responds by issuing blaming on something. If I state, no, I can't forget that, you later will forget that. Your mind filters out these words, and so does the universe. When you hear yourself making a statement that contains no, don't, or not, you are giving energy to what you don't want. Remember, you attract to your life whatever you give your energy to and focus on. It doesn't matter if it is good or bad for you. A statement of declaration is a statement that we consider as true. It can be positive or negative, and most of the time we don't even realize we said it. When you complain or worry, you are giving more power to these things you would rather not have. Change and reword negative statements. I am never lucky and never win money. Change it to, I am always lucky and win money. Change and reword your thoughts and watch things change in your life. If you are in doubt about your thinking, simply take a look at what you are receiving, and it will be a perfect match to whatever you are thinking and feeling. The first thing we need to get clear on is about what are your desires. What do you need to show up in your life? What do you want to show up in your life? Some people like to start with a list of what they don't want in their lives. This don't want list helps to clear the mind and gets it to working on what your desires are, deep down in your inner mind. It boils down to contrast of what you desire against the things you would like to get out of your life. Look at it this way. If you don't want that, ask, what is my desire? What do I want? You can use this contrast to find your true desires. Notice how observing things you don't want in your life helps you to find your desires. It helps you understand where and what you need to stop giving attention and where you need to be placing your attention. You should work in all areas of your life that are important to you. It could be relationships, career, money, health, friends, education, etc. Anything in your life that you are having trouble with. Choose an area of your life you would like to change, and on a blank sheet of paper, draw a line down the middle. On the left side, you will have a list of things you don't like. On the right side, list of things you would like. Not enough money? Change that to abundance of money. Always bills to pay? Bills are paid easily and quickly. Using a similar list will help you become clear in your true desires, what you really want to show up in your life. Be sure that you discard the don't want list and keep your thoughts on the things you desire in your life. We need to raise or increase vibrations, which means to give your feelings more attention, energy, and focus. We begin by finding our desires, but now we need to give them positive attention every day. After about 30 days, this will become a habit and easily done for the rest of our lives. You should identify what makes you feel good and do more of it. I find that the purpose of life is to know and experience joy. You should feel joy in everything you do. At least this should be your goal. To be successful, you will have to be open and willing to learn. What are the things that bring you joy? You must realize that every thought, feeling, and action create your future. You must be more deliberate about what you think, what you're feeling, and your everyday actions. You must, If you are to change your life and grow into your desires, begin to make decisions based on how they make you feel. A large factor in making the law of attraction work for you depends on you keeping your desires in the forefront of your mind, giving them positive attention, energy, and focus. The more attention, the faster you grow into your desires. A desire statement can be of great help in keeping your mind focused. You can begin using this as an opening. I am in the process of attracting all that I need to do, to have, to know, in order to attract my ideal desire. Then state in your own words whatever you desire. Write down the desire, not the how. Let the universe supply the how. Make this statement in whatever your life you desire change. You have identified your desire. You have made a statement to raise your frequency or vibration. Now, one last step for this week. You have to develop patience and allow these new benefits to arrive. Allowing is simply the absence of doubt, and is very important. You have to have faith that the universe is powerful and will deliver. The speed at which the universe responds to your desire is in direct proportion to how much you allow. By allowing, you are not interfering. If you have a strong desire but lots of doubts, you are placing a roadblock and will not receive your desire. The number one cause of doubt will be your own limiting beliefs from your life's training. A limiting belief is a repetitive thought, feeling, or action that prevent you from attracting your desires. From birth, you are subject to many myths that you were taught by people who didn't know any difference. I'll use this one as an example. Many people quote the Bible, saying, money is the root of all evil. This is not an accurate statement. The Bible actually says, the love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money is why people hoard money and let others go without. The love of money is also associated with power. Some people use hoarded money to buy power over others, and some control governments. You need to make an allowing statement. Its purpose is to eliminate any doubt that is preventing you from obtaining your desires. When you write out a good allowing statement, you should feel confident. You know that your desire is on its way into your life. Start by asking some questions. This could be an allowing statement for a money problem. Many people are attracting money to themselves. Some person found some money today. Every day, billions of dollars move from bank to bank all around the world. Someone just received a check. And continue until you have several things that people have completed that relate to your desire. Appreciation and gratitude are the highest form of vibration. When you appreciate something, you are offering a feeling and vibration of pure joy up to the universe. Appreciate all your positive possessions and give gratitude for everything. And do this several times every day. We will be here next week to further explain the law of attraction. And as we explain the spiritual laws, we will start with an overview and go deeper into explanations in later programs. As I work to explain these laws, if you have suggestions for future shows or questions, please submit them to webmaster@using-universal-laws.com, and I will include the answers in future programs. And if it is personal, I will answer in a return email. Thank you, and have a great day.